Welcome. This is the day. This is the day with Drew Crisp.
Yeah, I'm here too.
And Bo's here.
Borderline miraculous that I made it here.
You drove the wrong direction today.
I already told Drew this, but just for full disclosure to everyone who may be taking in this is the day.
That's right.
At this point, when I left my house, I drove the exact opposite direction of where I intended to go for 5 minutes. And then I went, where am I going? How did I get here? And had to make a U-turn.
Well, and for clarity, Bo comes here every day.
Every day. Yeah, same time. Nothing changed. Like there was the whole morning routine was the same. I didn't wake up late.
No.
There was not like some big interruption or a distraction. Everything was the same.
Okay.
I've done the same thing for like however long it's been, 7 months.
Yep.
Every day.
Yep.
Not today.
Not today.
Opposite direction.
Do you think, let's get into this, do you think maybe something was going on where your brain was saying, we're going somewhere else today?
Well, that's what I was I had that moment where I'm like, uh-oh. U-turn or just head to the Grand Canyon and drive right off.
Drive right off.
I guess I'm in an extreme mode right now. U-turn and...
Or Thelma and Louise.
Or Thelma and Louise this thing. I could have had you meet me on the corner. Jump in, Drew.
Jump in.
Road trip.
Here we go.
I'm out of here.
Road trip. Oh, man.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure what might happen.
Yeah, that's it. It's going to be that kind of day.
That
That's
kind
fine.
of day, yeah.
I love it.
The good news is, and this is a great thing,
Yeah.
you can turn the car around.
You can turn the car around.
You can turn the car around.
Yep.
I used to, like when I would go the wrong way driving, the summer when I were married, I was like 22. You know, we were young, and I remember I'd be driving and I would go the wrong direction, and then when it would be revealed to me that I was going the wrong direction, I would be so upset.
Yeah.
And so like mad and frustrated and like not know what to do. And
Yep.
she's like, just turn around.
Yep.
Like, I mean, just
What?
like just turn around and go the other direction. Like we can do that.
Yeah. Because you print off the wrong MapQuest directions.
Oh yeah.
And then you end up in the wrong place.
Yeah, you're just like, oh wait, I gotta turn around.
I'll just turn around. That's
All
fine.
right, cost you a little time. Yeah, I've always tried to let my kids know that you can just go in the wrong way. Yeah, turn around.
That's a good word this morning.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around. So anyway, I turn around, so I have to drive right back past my house. I mean, 5 minutes, I go right back past my house. I pass a lady she was walking that I'd already passed once. Now I'm going past her again. But this time I see her back, and the back of her sweatshirt says, "It gets better."
It gets better.
It gets better.
What?
And I said, I don't think so. I actually said that out loud.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I've seen your front. No, that's not okay.
Come on.
That's
No. Bo, I had a chance this morning.
You're going to save me right
Yeah,
now.
absolutely. I had a chance. I had an open canvas. I was getting into my car, and I saw the back of Kaylee's car was dirty. And I was like, well, you know, I got to write something.
You got to leave a note.
But I had a little bit of a, what do I write? What do I do?
I would have put, wash me, Drew. Let her interpret that however she wants.
You want to know what I wrote?
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That would have been better what I wrote. I wrote,
Call me next time.
Call me.
Open canvas.
Yeah, okay.
What do you think?
Hey, what do you think? I got an open canvas. You know, I got about, so moving. I just wrote moving.
Oh, because you guys are moving.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't that.
No G, just the IN.
Just the IN.
Did you put the apostrophe?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, moving. Because then it's also if somebody is behind her, oh, well, that car's moving.
That car is.
I don't know. What would you write in, you know, a dirty car? Maybe some people are like, I would never do that.
I love you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I might have gone something sweet.
Sorry about
Hot
forgetting.
Mama, if it was the sumptuous car. I don't know, just a,
Hot Mama.
Yeah, Mama, how do you spell that?
That is M-A-M-A.
I think that's Mama.
That's Mama.
Mama is M-O-M-M-A.
Okay.
See, I asked that
Okay.
question because I've seen that a number of times.
Okay. So some people do spell it that way.
Mama?
No, mama.
Oh, yeah, Mama.
Mama.
Yeah, I guess they do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's M-O-M-M-A.
Yeah.
Because that fits into the song.
Yeah.
U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. M-O-M-M-A, that's how you got that way, you ugly.
Because M-A-M-A doesn't work there.
D-A-D-D-Y, you don't even know the guy? That's terrible. No, that's...
Come on.
I don't know. People are like, hey, Grand Canyon's nice this time of year.
It's not a bad option, Bo. It's not. Just go that way you were going.
Was Johanna not available today? Where's that Spitfire redheaded
Is
girl?
Ariana
We like her.
in town?
No.
Can we call her? Oh, we're gonna have a good time, Bo. We're gonna have a good time. It is Thursday.
This is the day
This is
where
the day.
Drew is my therapist.
Yeah.
Signs you know you're in trouble.
When your therapist.
Drew Crisp is my therapist.
If you're in therapy and the therapist's like, well, let me tell you what I got, you know you're in trouble.
All right. Anyway, welcome to This Is the Day. And I do have breaking news. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Karen Baum got all 6 right in Trivial Pursuit yesterday.
That's fantastic.
Karen is dominating the Pop Rocks game.
Okay.
I'm not even sure what's going on. Like, I've been in a major slump. I'm not expecting great things today.
Oh, I am. It's gonna happen.
For me, I mean, for somebody else, sure.
Yeah.
But Karen, congratulations. Hope you're watching today. But man, I owe you a nasty note. That's for sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is the first time, or that she's ever gotten a Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. It is.
I thought she had
Okay.
before. I thought
Well, I'm just wondering, like, ever.
it was still Fun Dip. Oh, she got the last Fun Dip.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, it's kind of an honor to get a Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip
you're
box.
just rubbing it in at
Well,
this point. Okay. And you know how bad I want it. I'm really excited about the Pop Rocks.
Yes. We're gonna get it today. It's gonna happen.
I mean, listen to how I'm saying it. The Pop Rocks.
The Pop Rocks.
I want the Pop Rocks. Somehow
Give
they
me the
ended up on
Pop
Seinfeld.
What's in the
What's in the
Pop
box?
Rocks?
The Pop Rocks.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with the Pop Rocks?
Pop Rocks.
How'd they get in the Fun Dip box?
If rocks are popping, we probably shouldn't go around them. Oh man.
Okay.
It's just stealing Seinfeld's thing, you know. Oh, we broke Sally. Oh no.
I made a career out of whining.
Out of whining.
What's up with that?
He's still doing it too. He's still at it.
My parents told me I'd never amount to anything.
They just probably encouraged the whining, and then he finally just keep
Oh,
whining.
yeah. Wind it up there, boy. Curse you, Mom and Dad, for making me be manly.
Stop. You stopped on
Stop
the
your whining, boy.
You-
Oh, sure, yeah. Saddle me with that. I have no material.
You cut a whole career out of me.
I could have been somebody.
Oh, I could have been somebody. I could have whined in front of everybody. Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Whiny Houston. That's one of her.
There it was.
That's
her biggest hit. Whiny Houston.
Oh, I could have been somebody.
Her debut album was Houston, We Have a Problem.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, it was all her problems.
And man, that record just rocketed.
It
man.
did,
Yeah.
right? It just rocketed. Yep. All right. Shot off the charts.
Karen Baum, fantastic.
Yeah,
Good job.
Congrats. So while you're at it, you guys, right now you're catching your breath.
Yeah.
There was a lot. I know you were giggling there. And you're doing the, you're like, now that you caught your breath, a moment, please.
Yeah.
Share the show,
Please.
in all seriousness.
Yeah. Yeah. We are looking to share God's love.
Yeah.
So please share that with
I
us.
made a U-turn to get here.
I made a U-turn.
You can click and share the show. Think of what I've been through.
think of what I've been through. It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
We swear.
The show gets
Share
better.
this show. We're like, well, it probably couldn't get worse.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Don't say that. Okay. So maybe maybe what did you do last night?
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
So
Bo,
speaking of getting worse.
listen. I don't know if you've heard of this. We love any type of Uno game in our family. And recently we
Come
were.
on, man. There's only one kind of.
I
Uno game.
know, but there's a lot of variations out there, and we like to try them. But we also like a classic, just Uno. There's a game out there now called Uno Dare. Have you heard of Uno Dare?
I have not.
Okay, so there's different ways you can play Uno Dare, but there's one where it's like the family edition, and instead of like +2, +3, it's like you challenge somebody a number, and so that person, if the card gets laid, it's like number 13. And there's like a thing you have to do on there. So I'll give you an example. It happened to me last night. I think Kaylee played it on me, and it was I had to hold my cards in my feet for the whole round. Before it got, that whole round, I had to, have my feet up there, and I had to hold the cards. At one point, I had to take a card and hold it up against the wall with my nose. So it's just a fun kind of game that I feel like you would hate. As I'm looking at your face. Speak in an alien voice was one of the dares, or speak like a pirate, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we used to just call it hazing.
Hazing. It's a lot of hazing. And it seemed like they all kind of fell on me. There was a lot, the boys felt like they got simple ones. I was getting the more difficult. But we played that last night. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah. Uno Dare. Check it out.
Uno Dare.
Uno Dare.
Uno Dare.
Yep. And that was pretty much it. Ate some pizza. Pizza Bella's here in Bedford. Shout out. We got some good pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kaylee likes their gluten-free. So that's what we got.
It's great.
Yeah. So, Bo, I gotta know, Boa.
Yeah.
What'd you do last night?
Oh, yeah. So I logged into my bank account, checked my balance, and it's just ironic. It was Uno Dinero.
Uno Dinero. It's Uno daring you to check in.
Is it bad when the numbers are red with a negative sign in front of it? Is that a problem?
Is that a problem? Oh, no. I thought you were going to say, yeah, so I cleared it out so that I could head to the Grand Canyon today. Oh, man.
Yeah, maybe that's why I turned around. Quarter tank. Nope.
I'll make it to like Ohio. I'll be done.
Right now.
I guess I live in Cleveland now.
Right now, somebody's going, okay, GoFundMe, send.
They're like, he is growing his hair. Maybe he isn't. She's struggling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. What I do want to talk about is the verse of the day.
That's right.
YouVersion Bible app gives us a verse of the day, and today's verse of the day is from John chapter 8.
John 8.
Verse 32. Jesus is speaking, and he says, then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. I'll read it again.
Come on now.
Then you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free.
Okay.
All right, I know you've heard this verse before.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Probably thought about it.
Yep.
What jumps out at you there, Drew?
So in a previous life, I was part of a thing called Superstart. And Superstart is a program for preteens, so 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, and we would teach them, different things about the gospel. And this is the main verse we focused on for the entire weekend. And the way we framed it was kind of like a mystery. Like you had to kind of how you solve a mystery. So you first call in the detective. You got to, have an expert, and obviously that expert is God. And so then you have to collect the clues and connect the clues together, and so then you will know the truth, and that truth will set you free once you look at the clues of God's creation, His Word, all the things He's given to us to kind of reveal Himself and know Himself. So, yeah, that was kind of our whole weekend. So, yeah, that verse, I lived in that verse for a whole year.
That's really cool.
Teaching students, yeah.
I wonder if, maybe we could do something with that. So we'll call it Chancey Drew.
Chancey Drew, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Sweet Sister Sally, I've solved it. Eureka.
Yes.
It was Jesus all the time.
It was Jesus all the time. It ends in that every single time. It was Jesus.
It was Jesus all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free.
I do love that when you have, I mean, that's why we do memory verses with each series that we do. Because I know not every verse or every series for everyone becomes, kind of a benchmark, hallmark, thing that you hold on to. But some of them do. Like for me, like from Colossians, set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. For me, that's one that it was a series we did called Jump. And it's just a study through Colossians, but that verse is one that comes to my mind a lot. Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. So yeah, all those opportunities where we have to memorize some scripture, and this is a good one. I mean, there's so much truth packed into these words where Jesus is referring to the truth, and the truth will set you free. And like I think about another memory verse in John 14 where Jesus says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And so here you have Jesus saying that he is the truth.
Yeah.
So even like when Jesus was before Pilate, before he was crucified, and Jesus talks about testifying to the truth, and Pilate's question to him is, well, what is truth?
That's right.
And the better question is like, who is truth? So
there you go.
Eureka, it was Jesus all the time.
He's right before him.
Right, he is the truth, and the truth, he is what sets us free. He is who sets us free. He sets us free. And so even in the context here, as he was talking to disciples who were following him, and he's telling them, okay, if you obey my commands, then you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Then you'll know you're my disciples, and you'll know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And they were repulsed by that. They were like, what? We're descendants of Abraham. We've never been slaves to anyone. Because that was a part of their kind of national identity as the Jewish people, that they're descendants of Abraham, and they had been delivered through Moses, from Egyptian captivity where they had been slaves for 400 years. And they're like, well, we're our own people and we're free. And never mind the fact that they were living under this Roman captivity and were heavily taxed and oppressed. And and that's not even what Jesus was talking about. So he explains, he's like, anyone who sins is a slave to sin.
Yeah.
And so there is a greater freedom than the political freedom that you're looking for. There's a greater freedom than the national freedom you're looking for. There is a freedom in being set free from sin to be who God created you to be.
I've never actually thought about an appeal to like a higher freedom that Jesus is giving them in that context. That's amazing.
Because we settle for something like so far less, and I'm not opposed to celebrating the freedoms that we have as a people in the country that we live in. That's great, but that's not the kind of freedom that Jesus is talking about.
Right.
I mean, he's talking about a freedom that is so far superior.
Yeah.
And if that's as far as our thoughts on that go, then we can really miss out on the beauty of what it means to know Jesus and be his disciple and to obey his commands. And, because even in that, we would think, well, part of my freedom is, that I get to rebel against his commands, and maybe I should, there's like a little edge about that gets there. And Jesus is like, no, the real freedom is in obeying them and belonging to me and knowing me. But that's a really hard truth to swallow if we think we already have this kind of ultimate freedom.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a slave to anything. What are you talking about?
It is. I think that until we understand who Jesus is and know what he's talking about by way of freedom, I don't know if we really know freedom, like what it truly is, because we end up just self-sabotaging in what we think we call freedom. It's like you overconsume a whole packet of paydays and you think you're free,
Well, it's a good example because, I've actually, when it comes to things like addiction, sometimes people get a real, they're like, well, those people, those addicts, I don't even understand that, and you're over there pounding cheeseburgers one right after another. It's like, okay. Or, binge watching a show. It's like, what do you think you're doing? Or scrolling mindlessly through social media trying to get your next little endorphin kick. Like, what do you... Wow.
Those addicts.
Hey!
Those crazy addicts.
Yeah, what's wrong with them? I can't relate.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway. But yeah, the truth will set you free. Jesus.
Man.
Verse of the day.
That's it, man. That's it.
That's worth sharing. Okay. I don't know if it's worth sharing or not, but actually today's is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're gonna love this. This
Okay.
really made me smile. The closet calendar page. Some days, like, and this one may have just been for me. I knew I wanted a little something special. It's it's an animals are weird page.
Animals are weird.
So a page a day gets to come out of my closet and we share it. It's about ducks.
Ducks.
I love ducks.
Oh, ducks.
I like saying the word ducks. I like the noises ducks make.
The verb duck is fun.
Just, yeah, everything about the duck.
Yeah.
But check this out. I didn't know this. Ducks like to surf.
Stop it.
They have been observed riding tides and swimming back to ride them again.
Oh, my word.
I have seen ducks surf.
You have.
I have. And I had the thought, like, I think those ducks are surfing.
Okay.
Like, I'm not kidding at all. I'm like, I think those ducks are surfing. And I'm like, well, I can't. I didn't. You know, you ever
Yeah.
think things like that and you go, well, it's probably just me.
Yeah. There's probably a reason they're doing that. Can't be just for enjoyment.
Because they go back and get on the
Yeah.
same, ride that one again. Whee!
I think it's a little unfair. Their whole like outer layer, right, is slippery, and they've got an advantage. Those ducks,
Well, they float. They have
and their buoyancy
And they
too.
can fly.
Yeah, and they can
There's a
fly.
problem. Yeah.
And in their very large webbed feet
Webbed feet. Yeah.
that are basically fins.
I don't hold that against them. I think that's great.
I have a lot of advantages over the duck, but I feel like in surfing they've got quite an advantage over me.
That's true. What do you think the duck screams when it's surfing?
I don't know.
You got nothing?
Well, I think he would say, quack, ooh, quack, quackity quack, dude. I don't know. No.
Quackabunga.
Quackabunga. I want to see the interview with like the newscaster duck. Like, oh, come over here. Sean Duck. I don't know. Tell us, how'd you get that big wave? I think, just the fact that I'm a duck and I'll pretty much float on any wave. That's how I caught it.
Righteous.
Oh, man. That's cool. They surf. They enjoy nature.
That's what the closet calendar says. Can't verify its accuracy, but
I feel like it'd be hard for the animal kingdom to find enjoyment because you're scared for your life. Pretty much your whole existence is, will I be eaten today? You know? So it'd be hard to find moments where it's like, I guess I'll go surfing today.
how's that any different than being human? I mean,
It's like, I'm not really worried I'm going to get eaten today, you know?
surf ducks.
Surf ducks.
That feels like a cartoon
That feels-
I would watch.
That feels like DreamWorks coming this fall.
Surf ducks. Ride the tide.
Ride the tide. And like he's, Tommy the duck, his feet are like they're not as webbed as others, they're smaller fins. And so it's
Sure,
not
that's
like
the
he's
drama.
supposed to be able to surf like all the rest of the ducks, but he finds a way.
Well, yeah, because the whole premise is there's this earthquake that creates a tsunami, and they're gonna surf the.
An earthquake! An earthquake! Stop it! This is a free show. This isn't a paywall. An earthquake!
What's?
Stop it! That's the name of the movie.
You're the only person who appreciated that at all. It's like it's a bit indulgent of me to give that to you. But,
I feel like earthquake. Surf. The ducks will surf again, or I don't know, like that. Oh,
Earthquake
man.
2.
Earthquake 2. Stop it! Oh, this is amazing. That's incredible. I wish it was a thing. I wish I could go watch it right now.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. That's good. That's good. At least a short, Pixar short or something.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good. Okay. Then in our kitchen, there's another calendar that gives us a national day to celebrate.
Yep.
And on the kitchen, and it's a National Happy Hour Day.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Are we having happy
Yes.
hour? Okay.
Yes, we are. Woo! Happy hour day.
You got coffee
I do.
in a container.
In a container.
Okay.
Yep.
To the king.
To the king.
Cheers. Happy hour.
Happy hour. Okay. Now,
let this be your happy hour.
Bo used to really love the happy hour. I believe it was like 4 to 7 at Sonic.
Oh,
half-price drinks, man.
They don't have Sonic here, bro.
I know.
They advertise for Sonic here, like during maybe watching football games and stuff, and there's all these ads for Sonic. And I'm like, man, I could use some Sonic.
Yeah.
Like, what does it take to? What would it take to get a Sonic to come to the general vicinity?
And is that the idea really with happy hour? Is like within this certain window, things are, they're decreased in price, right? Is that kind of how an happy hour works?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a happy hourologist.
Okay. So basically, you can only be happy for this hour.
For 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
1 hour. That's a bit of a stretch for New Englanders. They're like, a whole hour? Come on.
I'll give you 15. I'll give you 15. That's all you got. That's all I'm going to give you of happy. Yeah. It's hard work to be happy.
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
It gets better.
Gets better. Oh, man. I saw this lady had rented a hot tub boat in Seattle. It was a boat that was very short like a dinghy almost, but inside of it was a hot tub, and kind of made me think that doesn't seem like a good idea, because it feels like water a minute, just water coming over. You're done. That does not make me happy. She was very happy.
She loved her hot tub
Well,
boat.
all the people that were in it.
Did she have a crew with her?
She had a little crew with her, and they were all enjoying the hot tub boat. I'm like, this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm one for fun times and frivolities, but man,
Hot tub boats.
hot tub boats.
Not your jam?
Not my jam. At least give me some. I want to be out of the water a little bit in my hot tub boat. I don't want to be like at sea level, where I can just touch the water. That water's coming over. Titanic, baby, you're done.
Okay.
I don't know. That's not my happy hour.
That's not your happy
That's
hour.
not my happy hour. Sitting on a wing in the Hudson? No, I don't think so.
Sitting on a wing. Oh,
When they, brace for impact.
okay.
It's not a happy hour. It's a stressful hour.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I don't know how you ended up there.
I don't either.
I feel like I may have missed some things.
I recently met a dog that I feel like would be friends with Griswold.
Okay.
Parker.
Griswold doesn't like a lot of dogs.
Okay. Or at least probably could hang in his crew. Like, could probably keep up. Energy level.
Okay. What kind of dog's Parker?
So he's a Labrador Poodle mix. They're doing those.
The Labradoodle?
But he's mostly Labrador. That Labradoodle thing.
Yeah.
And man, he was high energy.
Griswold's a little judgy. So.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Be like,
But
Parker.
you put those two together, it could be a happy hour. At least just with Griswold, it's a happy hour.
Oh, for sure. Oh, he wanted to come so bad today.
Man.
He followed me right to the door, and I'm like, bro, not today. Sorry,
today.
man. And he was like, what? What? Are you crazy?
They love me.
I am ready to go.
Everybody loves me.
It's Thursday.
On Thursday.
I'm on the show on Thursdays.
He thought he was on the
I'm
show.
like, oh, but I have to clean up for like 30 minutes. Because while we're talking, he destroys things. Because he knows I can't stop him.
He
Just looks at me like, I'm cute.
I'm cute. What are you going to do?
Call me over. I'll pop my head up.
Pop up. Yeah.
Sorry, Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Roscoe! Griswold's the biggest fan. All right,
Yeah.
Parker. Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Okay.
I love the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
Yep.
I love the dogs.
Yep.
Sweet.
Well, enjoy at least 1 hour today of happy time.
I'm gonna make a lot of happy
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't need any external thing.
No.
That's the cool thing about Jesus is
Yeah.
he makes me happy.
Yep.
And happy's good. I like happy.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the lines, like in the church, people started bagging on happy.
Okay.
Like in Christian circles. I'm like, how'd that happen? They're like, God doesn't care if we're happy. Like, oh God, what's your relationship with him like?
Everything okay?
You need to talk. Like, I think he knows we're interested in happiness. And happy's good.
Yeah. And you're right. We don't need anything else.
Joy is greater than happiness. I'm not going to argue that, but happiness is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Why not?
I mean, I'm a dad. Not the greatest dad. I'm a pretty good dad. I like it when my kids are happy.
For sure. For sure.
And he's a good father. You know,
Yep.
I think he enjoys it when we're happy.
That's right.
And him. That's
right.
pretty cool.
Yep. He is a father who knows how to give good gifts, and he gave us a good gift in Jesus.
Yes. And he keeps
100%.
giving. Yeah,
Yep.
he's good. Yeah, and I think there is a happiness and a lasting soul satisfaction, and there is joy and all these other, but there is happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, happy hour.
Okay. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna try to do it all 24.
All 24 of them.
This is the day.
Yep.
Which hour are you picking? All of them.
All of them. I
Yeah,
want
if
them all.
I've got options, yeah, go with all of them.
Put them all in the bag.
Yeah, we'll take them all. I'll take a case. Is that right? A case?
A case.
24?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'll take a case.
I'll take a case of those.
Yeah, give me that. Okay. So it is Thursday.
That's right.
Okay. And I just remembered what we're doing. Yeah, they told me, and I had no idea what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But I just remembered it and made me laugh.
Okay.
So, you know, on Mondays we get some motivation. That's right. Tuesday,
we have some tips.
some tips.
That's right.
Wednesdays are just full of wonder.
All kinds of wonderful things.
Yeah. And then on Thursday,
Thursday, oh my gosh.
oh, we throw it.
Oh. Okay.
Stuck to my hand.
Yeah, it got a little. We had to.
I got it.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll leave it there.
We throw it back.
Yeah, we had to put some glue resin on it to stick it to the
I know.
table. Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Let's hope it wasn't toxic. Yeah, no. Okay.
Not toxic.
Okay. So, yeah, we're going to throw it back to the time,
Father's Day.
Father's Day,
Yeah.
where we did some
We did some.
things.
Yeah.
A three-legged dog walked into a bar. He said, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw."
Did you hear about the fire at the circus? It was intense.
Interesting. They say there's 26 letters in the English alphabet. I can only remember 25. I don't know why.
That's interesting. A girl I liked in high school only knew 4 vowels. She didn't even know I existed.
When you know the sky's the limit and the jokes go on and on. When you look to see who's laughing and Dad's the only one, you know that's Dad. That's Dad. You know it. You know that's Dad. That's Dad. You know it. You know that's Dad. That's Dad. And we love him. So with all those dads who are watching right now, say Happy Father's Day to you, Dad.
Oh, those are some good dad jokes.
Dad jokes.
Yep. I think dad jokes are great.
Oh, I know you do.
You know I like them.
I know.
Yeah. I think it's still proper that we honor our dads.
For sure. With bad jokes?
Bad jokes.
Okay.
Or just a, hey, love you, Dad, text or something.
Something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yep.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
Bo, it's a little odd to be talking about this next thing.
Okay.
Given that it's been, unseasonably warm.
Balmy, even.
Balmy, humid. But we do have something really cool going on at MCC.
What's that?
We have a warm clothing drive.
Shut it.
That's right. That's
Like
right.
we're getting people to bring warm clothing in.
Getting people to bring in warm clothing, and we're going to distribute those to people who need them, to resource people who need them. So we have a video, correct, Eric?
Yes.
All right, let's check out this video.
This Thanksgiving, we'll all take some time to thank God, our great and faithful provider, for his many blessings and provisions.
And part of being thankful to him is being more like him to the people around us.
So MCC's Share the Love is going to collect a provision of warm clothes to provide for those in our city that would otherwise go without. This is only possible with our partners, Do You Know Him Ministry.
On Tuesday, November 17th, starting at 5:30 p.m., we want you to bring all your new and lightly used warm clothes for kids and adults to any of the 3 MCC campuses. But if you're in the Bedford area, we want you to come to 56 Old Bedford Road.
If you're in the Concord area, you can bring your warm clothes to the Concord campus at 37 Regional Drive.
If you're in the Manchester area, bring your smile and your warm clothes provision to the Manchester campus at 1308 Wellington Road. My friends, what an incredible opportunity we have this Thanksgiving to be grateful to our God by sharing His love with those around us. Let's do this.
Right on.
Right on.
Right on.
Yep.
That's the first time I'd seen the video. I knew we were doing the warm clothing drive. I hadn't seen the video. They did a great job.
They did a really good job. And honestly, they are absolutely correct. We're so excited to partner with Do You Know Him? So just a reminder, November 17th from 5:30 to 7:30, all 3 MCC campuses, you can drop off those warm clothing.
Let's do it.
That's right.
Let's go, church.
If you're going to Manchester, apparently you need a smile as well.
You have a mask on, so.
Oh, so.
Yeah.
You don't really.
Smile, dude.
Smile.
Yeah. I like that Dan threw that in. A little extra something.
A little extra something for Dan.
Bring your warm clothes and your smile.
And your smile. Yep.
Yes.
It's good.
Sweet. You know what that is.
I see that union leader.
Yeah.
And it's a very, very
Robust.
hefty union leader.
It's a
today.
robust.
Robust, yep.
Union leader, that's true.
The premier paper, a premier paper of New Hampshire.
Okay.
The union leader.
That's, yes.
Yes, right here. Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay.
It was an ad.
Okay.
Bo, small prayer.
Okay.
Right here. With you, Lord, in mind, we can come up with awesome new ideas. Amen.
Amen to that.
With you in mind, we can come up with awesome new ideas. That's it, because he's the source of all creativity.
For sure.
I mean, source of all life, but every new endeavor, idea we come up with, he's got it. It's so beautiful.
I love that.
Not as beautiful, the chuckle.
Oh.
People who live life in the fast lane get to their final destination much sooner. Mm-hmm. I mean, that checks out.
That checks out.
Yeah. You remember that song, Life in the Fast Lane?
The Eagles.
The Eagles, yeah.
That's actually my favorite Eagles song.
Is it?
It's got a cool guitar riff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Bunch of ads. That's what's making it so robust. So they were talking about warm and humid ... and Christmas? ?
Oh,
So
yeah.
people decorating, and it's just hard to get into the season when you're still enjoying the warm weather.
It's
and,
okay, yeah.
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 But I didn't realize the leaves around here.
There's a lot of leaves.
A lot of leaves.
It's what happens when you have a lot of trees.
A lot of trees means a lot of leaves.
It does, yeah.
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 That becomes a management focus.
It's a problem.
You need to focus on how you're gonna
What you can do with it.
handle leaves. Because then what I'm noticing is then they'll all just make their way into the house.
Oh, yeah. We
You know,
get
if
the
you
tracking
don't
in.
clear them out, they're coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these people took care of those leaves months ago, looks like, a month ago, and now they're ready for Christmas.
But they're still falling. I was,
Yeah.
looking out the window this morning at my house, and it looked like it was just raining leaves. I was like, wow.
Really pretty. I was driving and there was a gust came and it blew a bunch of leaves and it was like a tornado of leaves came over. It was kind of cool. But so kind of perusing the news here and honestly, a lot of things happen in our world. We won't touch on it, but a lot of conversations about what is going to happen in the next few months and things like that. But, well, there was an article I wanted to talk about
Okay.
here at the Family Circus.
Ooh, well, not an article.
Okay. Where is it? They always put it in the back here, which I think honestly should be front page a lot of times.
Yeah.
Looks like, oh man, AJ is looking, he's watching one of his favorite shows. It's a dog Dancing with the Dogs. It's like a dog dancing competition show. And he binge watches it, old seasons, Dancing with the Dogs. And he's sitting there watching that, has honestly poltergeist his head a little bit. He's turned, looks like almost 360 degrees, like an owl, looking at his mom, and he says, "Let me know when I've watched too much TV. Let me know when I've watched too much TV." We've already mentioned it here, Bo.
Yeah.
The word binge. We, in our culture and in our understanding, we've now taken the binge word and we've put it to the TV.
That's right.
We binge watch certain things. And so he as a child is beginning to understand this and saying, wow, I'm on my 5th season of Dancing with the Dogs. I have worked through, this is probably 4 or 5 days I've been watching the show. He's needing some advice from mom, and he says, let me know when I've watched too much TV, because he doesn't know. He'd just keep going.
Is anybody going to stop me?
Is anyone going to stop me? And I think at some level, we probably need to take out the binge. We need to set some boundaries and parameters around the TV watching.
And kids know that.
Yeah.
Alexander James, he's
Alexander James.
looking at his mom, and he's like,
I've watched,
I need some help. There's a cry for help here.
I've watched so much TV that my neck bones don't even work anymore. Like yeah. So yeah.
I love mom's turtleneck. She's rocking that thing.
Yeah, man.
It's sharp.
Well, you know my thoughts on mom. But
I don't think I do. But I have no idea. I was like her fashion sense.
Yes,
I thought the turtleneck was cool.
I think she's lovely.
Okay.
Looks like there's a Spirit of the Rose. It's the world's largest vivid purple pink diamond, 14.83 carat. During a preview in Geneva, Switzerland, they say it could fetch up to 38 million at the Geneva auction.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
I guess.
I guess. I don't know. It's kind of odd, right? That we set value. Okay, this
one.
Is it the rarity?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't
And that
know.
it's like that we're not gonna be able to create more. Like it's a rare earth item, and that's why it has that value. I just have never understood.
Yeah, we just make up stuff.
We do, don't we?
We just.
We do.
Besides that, what's the 38 million? What's backing that up?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dots. Zeros, ones.
Zeros, ones, binaries.
Dots, binaries. That's funny. An artist, it looks like, will paint your face on a mask for those who want to show their face in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
Which I think, honestly, now you're breathing in paint.
I don't know, maybe it's non-toxic. I'm
Yeah.
sure they're figuring that out. Probably you can just get a mask printed.
Printed. I would think that
you
you'd want
can.
that.
I think that's there.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know if I need people to
Yeah.
See
it's
my
kind
face.
of a break. Let's
Yes.
not deprive the people of the break they might need from us.
Oh, Kohl's.
Oh, the Kohl's. Yeah.
Kohl's, you know, this is where they give you they have their own economy. Do you know that?
Yeah,
they have Kohl's Cash.
Yeah.
You know?
That stuff expires.
That stuff expires. We should have cash that expires.
Well, no, there's talk. That is like a whole like philosophy on economics.
Okay.
If you have cash that expires, so you can't hoard it. You
Yeah.
have to spend it. Keep it in circulation until it expires,
Okay.
and then there has to be more. So you can't. You don't have a hoarding of wealth.
Maybe that's why Kohl's does it, because you can't just show up and go, hey, I want all of these.
I'm gonna buy all of Kohl's.
I want this Kohl's. I've been saving the cash for years.
I've been picking up other people's Kohl's cash.
That's all I want for Christmas is
Kohl's
just Kohl's cash. I'm looking to buy the one over on in Bedford. So it looks like you get 20% off your Instant Pot. You ever seen one of those things?
Well, we've got one.
Looks like a steam engine.
We've
it's
got
scary.
one. I know. It's like all these warnings on it. And I don't know.
Oh, man,
like-
Yep. And, you know, I know you're always concerned about the basket and what they got going.
Yeah.
And it looks like your salmon, your Atlantic salmon, they're always running good deals on salmon. $8.99 a pound
Okay.
over there.
I'll let the Sumsters know.
Yep.
She keeps salmon in the house. She eats it a couple times a week.
Salmon is very good for you, right?
She likes it.
It's delicious. Yeah. A lot happening. Christmas Chronicles 2 is coming out.
What's that?
It was Kurt Russell, and he's Santa Claus.
Okay.
It was good.
Was it good?
First one's pretty
First
good.
one's pretty good. I don't know
They
how I
made
missed
another
that one.
I think it was out on Netflix or something.
That'd be why.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
All right.
We'll do a little Everyday with Jesus.
Every day.
Our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Our thought for the day says, the smallest imperfection makes the greatest perfection completely imperfect. Perfection is the standard. Nothing short of that measures up.
Okay.
And then the verse is 2 Corinthians 13:11. Finally, brothers, goodbye. Aim for perfection. Listen to my appeal. Be of one mind, live in peace, and the God of love and peace will be with you. So aim for perfection. Jesus also said, be perfect, therefore, as my heavenly Father is perfect.
That's right.
Matthew 5:48. And that thought, there's just, it's kind of just a logic statement. Perfection is the standard. God is perfect. His heaven is perfect. If we are not perfect, then we can't be in his heaven because we would make heaven imperfect.
Yeah.
So in order to be in heaven, we must be made perfect, which we cannot do.
Yeah.
He does that for us. So we receive that. That's the standard.
Yeah. I heard in a Bible study one time where they were saying that a synonym for that word perfect could be whole. And so like that God is whole, right?
Yeah.
And so like he makes things whole. And if we are not whole and complete, then that's we can't be with something that is whole and complete. You know, and it's like, yeah, that's absolutely true.
Because then
Like,
something would be missing.
yeah, we'd be missing. Yep.
Yeah.
And
I would talk about like take a giant bucket of white paint, like the 10-gallon bucket, and it's perfectly pure white paint. And if you drop, a little dot of black paint in there, well, it's no longer pure. It's no longer perfect.
Yep.
So the smallest imperfection makes the greatest perfection completely imperfect.
That's right.
So while God is the greatest perfection, if we are not made perfect in him and receive this, the removal of sin and the purification and the holiness and the perfection that he provides, then even though we're small, then our imperfection would make that completely imperfect, and that can't be.
that's right.
That's why he's holy.
Yep.
And a consuming fire.
Yep.
And it's because all our impurities are consumed.
That's right. Man, I think that would be a very interesting dingy color that, once you shake it up, it would be like, it's still white, but it's got that kind
See,
of
it'd still be
dingy.
like, that's the thing about a little, when we, how much are you willing to tolerate is what we do. Or it's like, what's still mostly white? I'm okay with that. Or, yeah, kind of like gray. I kind of, it's in the shades, and so it tends to be a little progressive over time. But as we examine our lives, to go, oh yeah, no, it's not what God desires.
That's good.
Very cool.
That's good.
All right, you want to do a little Trivial Pursuit?
That's it.
All right.
That's it.
6 questions on the Trivial Pursuit card. We want you to give 6 answers. I'm going to give 6 answers. If you get all 6 right, we'll send you a congratulatory Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. So one Karen Baum from yesterday is going to get to enjoy some Pop Rocks, which I'm excited for you. A little jealous. I'm dealing with that because I've not got the Pop Rocks yet.
Today's the day.
Maybe. So we have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary edition. Old cards, brand new cards, oldest and newest. Dealer's choice.
Going new.
Okay, we're going new.
Okay. Blue.
Geography.
Okay. In which Philadelphia building were the Declaration of Independence?
That'd be the card we had yesterday. Oh. Liberty Hall, by the way. Karen was like, or Independence, whatever it was.
Yep.
Karen was like, oh, let's go.
Oh, I got
this.
Okay. All right. Which, blue,
Geography.
which African country gained its independence from Sudan in 2011? African country gained its independence from Sudan in 2011.
Have we had this? I don't know. Okay. African country gained its independence from Sudan in 2011.
Gained its independence from Sudan in 2011.
I have no idea. Ghana. I don't know.
They were looking for South Sudan.
South Sudan?
South Sudan.
That would make sense.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You sure you haven't had this card?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think I have.
Pink.
Pink, entertainment.
In the Pixar blockbuster Brave, Merida's mother is turned into which animal?
In Brave?
In Brave. I'll be fighting for my own hand.
Okay.
Yep.
No thanks.
Sorry. Yeah.
A bear?
A bear is correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love that. Okay. Yellow.
Yellow history.
Okay. What U.S. spokes character made his first
Smokey the Bear.
appearance?
McGruff the crime dog.
McGruff. Did I say smokes character?
Go ahead.
Made his first appearance in Leslie's Weekly in 1916 with the words, "What are you doing for preparedness?" There's a lot here. U.S. spokes character
Okay.
made his first appearance in Leslie's Weekly in 1916 with the words, "What are you doing for preparedness?"
My guess is Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam is correct.
Let's go.
Illustrated by James Montgomery Flagg. Uncle Sam. Okay. Purple.
Purple, Art and Leisure.
All right. This Dartmouth alum is responsible for creating such characters as King Yertle, Yolanda Jorgensen, and Sally Walden.
Theodore Geisel.
You are correct. It is Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. I didn't know he went to Dartmouth.
Dr.
Okay.
Seuss. There was a Dr. Seuss or Theodore Geisel. I know both are correct.
It was Dr. Seuss, is what's written.
I just like to use this.
Yeah, we got to use it.
Right, such a cool.
Dr. Geisel.
Well, he wasn't a real doctor.
He wasn't.
But he's a Dartmouth alum. I
He's
didn't
a
know that. I
Dartmouth-
learned something
know.
new.
That's cool.
Okay.
Green.
Green, Science and Nature.
Okay. What is the word for 1 nautical mile per hour? What is the word for 1 nautical mile per hour?
Okay. Is it a knot?
Knot is correct.
Okay.
Knot is correct.
That was-
Oh, man.
Wow.
Orange.
Orange, Sports and Leisure.
Which record-breaking sprinter, considered the fastest human alive, has the nickname Lightning Bolt? Are you kidding me?
South Sudan.
Are you South Sudan?
South Sudan.
South Sudan
That's
took
so
us down.
wrong.
I feel like we should draw at
That's
least
so wrong.
one more blue.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt is correct. What?
Okay.
Wow, 1 away.
So here's what I'm going to say. Like, if you got South Sudan right, you probably got them all.
You got them all,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure.
Well, I guess maybe you didn't know the bear from...
Or maybe Uncle Sam, but man, I'm sorry, Bo.
That hurts.
That hurts.
That stings a little.
Is there a technicality in that, like, is Ghana, I don't know African...
They're not the same.
They're not, I mean, as far as it...
Yeah, no.
Close?
No, I don't. I
think
was
it's
trying to get
close in
somewhere on
geography.
that side. and I don't
Okay.
know. I had nothing.
All right.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
If you got all 5 right, 6 right.
6 right. Let us know. We'll get you a congratulatory Pop Rocks.
from a funded
From a
box. I
funded
don't even know
box.
how many questions are on a card anymore. It's hard.
He drove the wrong way for 5 minutes, but still got 5 correct.
It gets better.
It gets better.
It's better.
All right.
Speaking of getting better,
That's right.
that John Rose.
That John Rose.
That message he preached last week.
Yep.
It's so good in our series, Consumed.
Yep.
And we have services tonight. Just a little preview on that.
Mm-hmm.
We're wrapping up the series, and I'm really excited. Or no, not wrapping up. We've got 2 more weeks, but the next part of that, and real excited about the message I'll be sharing tonight. So hope you'll join us at 7 or anytime this weekend. But let's listen to a little sermon
Remix.
from John Rose from last week.
But I think part of being consumed by the glory of God is not only giving shamelessly, but it's choosing to live stubbornly. It's choosing to live stubborn. We got any stubborn people out there? Any of you stubborn, like you're nudging your husband or your wife or your kids? Like here is permission in your life to live stubborn. In Matthew chapter 16, Jesus will, there's this little phrase there that says, from this time on. And that phrase kind of like marinated in my head for a little while, from this time on, because there's something very definitive about that phrase. You ever have that moment in your life that you said, from this time on? That moment you said, from this time forward, I think about it like in terms of weddings, you stand before your husband or your wife or what's soon to be, and you say, from this day forward, this is the covenant, this is the commitment that I can make, and we're to live stubbornly in that.
From now on, from this time on, he sets his face towards Jerusalem. That was a little Greatest Showman there, but
okay.
every
I
time he
didn't know,
says
yeah.
that, from this time on, it always makes you think of that. And that's what's happening in that movie, right? He's like from now on, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm resolute. I've set my sights on changing my direction, you know? You can always turn around.
Yeah, live stubbornly.
Live stubbornly.
I mean, when you're on the right path,
yeah.
stick to it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Don't give up on that. Yeah, I thought it was cool when John was sharing with me what he was planning on preaching, and we were going over the message beforehand. I liked that phrase, the live stubbornly, because it's a flip. You know, typically when we think being stubborn as a negative, or a lot of times it's, you know, you're so stubborn. But I know that, you know, I have one child that's very stubborn, and she comes by it very honestly. And there's some really cool things about that.
Yeah.
You know, where I mean, yes, there's times when you're wrong, or to yield to another, or you know, where that needs to be put in check. But there's also a lot of times when you're like, no, this is who I am, and this is what's right, and I'm not going to deviate from that, and I'm going to stay on this path and continue on this journey in this direction. Then there's times to turn around.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, to live stubbornly. Okay, I'm going to follow Jesus, and this is what He's called me to. So let's go.
Yeah. You'll hear that a lot when you have like young kids, and people will say, you'll be like, man, he just has his own mind. And they're like, well, you'll be thankful for that later, you know, kind of things. And I think that's probably what they're alluding to, is that ability to kind of get on the right path and stay on the right path, you know?
Yeah, press into that for sure.
Yep. I think it's true. Like, he set his face towards Jerusalem. And really, honestly, what the scriptures are telling us to do then is fix our eyes on Jesus, focus on him, allow our gaze to be upon him, you know? That'll keep us going the right way.
Yeah.
Yep. It's good.
That's very good.
I love that. I get stubborn about the wrong things.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Dig your heels in a little bit.
Dig my heels, you know. You do. Yeah, you ever have that where you're maybe in kind of a bit of a, I would say argument, but you're kind of in a disagreement, and you have one thing
point
that you have, and that's already been debunked probably 3 or 4 different ways, but you're like, no, this, and you're like, yeah, okay, so apparently you're not going with logic. What else can I say to help you understand that you are
How
wrong?
dare you introduce logic into my emotional state?
Into my emotional, the emotional thing that I'm carrying and just trying to loft and throw.
I have to hold this. It's very important.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think that's the right way to be stubborn. Live stubbornly towards the things of God, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the thing about that is then you're setting some patterns and establishing some guiding principles, some guardrails that, you know, and in the context of the series, we've been talking about financial giving and stewardship and trusting God completely and being consumed by Him, not being consumers of God, not trying to use God to do our will, but rather yielding to His will and to take, you know, money, this thing that often kind of gains control over our hearts, but to stubbornly trust God with that, and to say, that's kind of the beauty of this gift of the tithe. The tithe is a gift from God, and those who, you know, embrace that gift and enjoy what God's given find just great pleasure and are stubborn in it. Like I have zero, like it's not even on the table. Like there's all, like if there's something that needs a change in our finances, that's not it. You know, at least in the decrease. It may go in the upcrease, but like we are stubborn in that. You know, I think we would move before we would do that. I think we would, you know, there's all kinds of things we would change before we would change that.
Yep. Because then it's a realignment. Then you've realigned priorities.
Well, that's the start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
that's where you're starting. So okay, that's done.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And so then everything else, you know, comes after that.
That's right.
So what's first?
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
That's good, man.
Cool.
I like that.
All right. Well, this is the day. It's not too late to turn around.
Not too late to turn around. It gets better.
It gets better. And we'll catch you tomorrow.